Welcome everyone to another episode of Time for BL. This is the podcast where we review movies, TV shows, novels, and comics, all in the boys love genre. You guys are going to hear some background noises, probably hear my kid running in and out because there is drama in the BL community. And here's the thing, I love drama. Let's make it clear. I am tired of being late to all the drama. So if you see drama, tag me in it. I want to know the drama. I want to be a part of the drama. I want to insert myself into the drama. I love the drama. I'm not one of those people who's like, I don't do drama. I'm above it all. I am not above it. I am beneath it. I am scum. No, and here's the thing. I don't care where the drama is. It doesn't have to be BL drama. Nobody tagged me in Cakegate. I had to go find out about that separately. Nobody tagged me in Tumblrgate. I had to find out about that outside of it. If you know about drama, just go ahead and tag me at Time for BL. Here you go. Here's some drama. I want the drama. I love the drama. I live for the drama. But finally, there's drama that I can talk about because it actually involves the BL community. A bunch of shit. And this has been going on for a while. So I'm not going to be saying the names of a lot of the creators. If I say the name of a creator on here, 100% I am biased in their favor. Let's just make it clear. I'm not going to hide my biases in this. And my biases comes from the fact that, I've made friends, I've made mutuals and all that, and I've gotten to know them over time, maybe through speaking to them personally, or just maybe through their content and lives and stuff. So I'm not going to lie and sit here and pretend I'm not biased. I am definitely biased. If you want an unbiased report of the situation, I is not the one. So this all started a long time ago because my girl, BL Gossip Girl, made some fans mad over the stupidest things. They're mad over shipping with other people. They're mad over a certain actor who no one knew where he was going, and we were watching where he went. And they're so mad at her, and there's so much hatred for her. This visceral. It's ridiculous, and it is silly. Let's make it clear, because even in the name of her channel, her page, it's BL Gossip, Gossip, Gossip Girl, and if anything, she is supposed to just bring us the rumors and the gossip. That's what I expect from her, delivering the rumors. And I love her delivery and the way she does it. Because it's just it's hilarious and it's just fun and it's chaotic. But I also am a chaos demon. I love the chaos. I'm a chaos demon who gives off the air of organization. But if you've followed me long enough, you know I am chaos incarnate. So she is a chaotic person. Love her stuff. And last night when we were on Twitter Space, I told her that she's basically the BL version of Wendy Williams. How you doing? Just here to give us all the drama. And I love that. I love that about her. I love that for her. And it's just so sad that people can't see that's all she is. That's what she's supposed to do. And there was so much hate for her. And then a certain creator put out a video calling her name and then tried to reel it back and say, oh no, I wasn't talking about her. Really? Anyway, so allegedly it's about BL Gossip Girl. So a lot of people were like, what the hell are you doing? There was a whole breakout between that creator and a company they were working for. And then a lot of the things that the creator has been telling people kind of came out, and everyone was questioning a lot of stuff. So allegedly they used to work when they were in Asia, going throughout Asia, they worked with a lot of companies, BL companies, as a producer. And someone, I'm not going to say this creator's name, but I am biased towards them as well. But someone decided to just send a message to not send a message, just post a comment to one of the people that they claimed that they were working for, and was like, hey, has this person ever worked for you? And the company's like, we've never had someone by that name work for us. Their response in a live that they did, that I got to witness, was that they signed contracts under a different name. So I'm guessing they're saying the name that they have on TikTok is not their real name, because it has to be that. And then they signed the contracts under their real name, which is something else. Unless they're saying the name on TikTok is their real name and they signed contracts under a fake name. Here's the thing. So I use JD Young. JD Young is not my real name. JD Young stands for Just Die Young. I was an emo kid when I came up with it, but it is my pen name. Anytime I sign contracts for JD Young, because I am also a writer, I sign it under my real name. Like, if you wanted to know who I was, it's actually pretty easy, but please don't. Please don't. One of the things my husband and I agreed on, because I promote JD Young so much and I don't promote my other pen name for my other work as much, that we would keep the family off of the JD Young stuff, especially since he knew I would one day get into stuff like this. My husband knows me. He's like, you're gonna be talking about actors and ships and fans, and they're gonna come after you. Let's not get the kids involved. He was right. It's because here I am. So I get the whole like, hey, this isn't my real name, this is my real name thing, but which name did you allegedly sign a contract under? And why, whenever anyone asks, so what was your position at sorry about that, I'm gonna get disturbed a lot. I'm doing this while I'm home alone with kids. So when asked, hey, what position did you have at said company, and you block people, it looks suspicious. It looks very suspicious. And there are people who like to hype themselves up bigger than they are so they can get more attention. It's wrong to do, honestly. Like, okay, self whatever. I'm a published author. Like, I'm published with a actual company, not under the name JD Young. That's why I use JD Young for this, to separate it from my other work. And I don't, even as a published author, I don't go around telling people I'm a published author. The editor of the book and the company are the ones who are like, and she's a published author, she has worked with us. And I'm like, oh yeah. Those people right there. I went to an event and I had a fan come up to me for my other work, and like, they were so excited to meet me, and I was sitting there like, why is this person happy to meet me? Like, I love the book, I'm such a huge fan of you, please stop. I'm the anti that, I guess. I don't do enough self-promotion, and I have to force myself to do self-promotion. And even then, I can't see myself lying about the positions I've had or the things I've done to get more attention. I'm barely getting attention for myself because I barely promote myself. Other people have to promote me, and I have to be like, hey, tell them about this. Because of how much I'm like, oh yeah, I do that too. So when you're making things up now and you're putting it out there, because allegedly, and when people are trying to just ask you questions because it's cool, like you did what did you do, what did you work on, and you're blocking them, and it's suspicious. You're not being canceled because you didn't do anything. You're being called out for lying. So allegedly lying. Allegedly. That's gonna be my new favorite word now. So yeah, that whole situation happened. Now the other company that was involved in that did apologize to BL Gossip Girl for the whole situation. And everyone let BL Gossip Girl know about the apology. She's moved on from the situation now, okay? She's done with that foolishness. She just wants to get on with her life, get on with doing her reviews and growing BL Gossip Girl the way she has, as in her page and everything. She's doing a great job. I'm happy for her. She has her Patreon. Go check it out. Check out her TikToks. Check out her Twitter. Those are the only places I follow her on. I'm not subscribed to her Patreon, only because I just got Gaga Ooh La La, and the deal with my husband is I I can only have so many BL subscriptions at a time. I ain't earning nothing. I ain't bringing in no money to buy up all these things. But I get more stuff if he gets more stuff. So the more subscriptions he gets, the more subscriptions I get. So we'll see. Anyway, that's not even the big thing. Well, that is the big thing. That was the big thing that started everything off. So a page, someone, Michael Jamal, love him, Michael_Jamal, he was doing a live. I'm hopping in the live. I'm like, yo, everybody, what's up? And what's going on? Hold up. They're talking about drama. What happened? Somebody tagged me. Y'all need to tag me. And then finally, somebody was like, I got you, and got me to the video. And I watched this video. And, well, it's not really watch, it's more listen. So someone who has an anonymous account, and here's the thing about anonymous accounts. I don't hate on anonymous accounts. People have anonymous accounts for different reasons. But when you specifically create anonymous accounts only to cyberbully, there is a issue there. Now, I am not innocent in the fact that I've followed anonymous accounts who are talking crap about people that I don't necessarily agree with. I can't pretend to be innocent of that fact. I am not. I am a biased individual. I admit my biases. But this anonymous account was specifically made in retaliation of everything. And the way they retaliated was calling out BL Gossip Girl and people who she's done lives with or worked with, done different things with, to say that they were bullying a POC creator. The way it was worded, someone else and I were talking about it. The way it was worded, it sounded like they were trying to say all these people are racist because they were bullying a POC creator, and they're transphobic or homophobic. I'm not exactly sure, because they were using the wrong pronouns. Okay? Now, the people in the live made it clear that when they were using the wrong pronouns for the particular individual, is because in their bio they had the wrong pronouns. They were going off the bio. They're like, oh, the bio says these are their pronouns, so these are the pronouns we will use. They've since changed the pronouns to put their correct pronouns there. So it was not intentional to use the wrong pronouns. And let me make it clear. I hate Caitlyn Jenner to the bone. I cannot stand Caitlyn Jenner. But don't you dare misgender her. We're not going to misgender her. I cannot stand Ezra Miller. Fuck Ezra Miller. We're not misgendering them. That is not happening. This is not the space to do that. We do not misgender people just because we hate them. We hate them as we use the correct terms to hate them. Unless you're Elon Musk. That was a joke. Please. I'm sorry about that. That was a horrible joke. But yeah. So they made it clear they did not mean to misgender that individual at all. And they're like, yeah, sorry about doing that. The entire situation is basically everyone thought that a particular individual was running the page, was the person behind the page that was trying to call out BL Gossip Girl. But then they deleted all the videos that are the evidence that they've collected, that they've been cyberbullying, and these people should check the laws in their area and go to the authorities because they might have a case against BL Gossip Girl. And again, wording things to make it sound as if BL Gossip Girl and her cronies are attacking POC creators. And the way it's worded made it sound like, oh, and they're racist. And I was like, BL Gossip Girl is like one of the only white people called in that list, isn't she? Like, wasn't like everybody else a POC? Like, what? Look, coming from a world majority, just because a world minority calls out a world majority does not make that person who's a world minority racist. You can call someone out on their BS and it not have anything to do with their race. And I'm not talking about this situation in particular. I'm talking about life in general. Okay, if someone who's a wild child, someone who's a world minority calls out someone who's a world majority for saying some BS, it doesn't have to do anything with their race. Are there situations where it has to do with race? Yes, but if someone is deliberately doing posting misinformation or deliberately cyberbullying someone, and they're being called out on it, and again, doesn't have to be the situation, because the situation is still allegedly, we technically don't know who's behind that particular page. Calling them out does not make you racist. It just means you're calling them out. Now, one of the things that happened in this situation is a particular creator got blocked and made a video about it. I'll say I was the person who sent it to Michael Jamal and say, hey, because she and I are mutuals, or they and I are mutuals. I actually don't know what their pronouns are. I should look into that. So I sent it to Michael Jamal. I was like, hey, I just wanted you to see this because they posted it. He watched it. He watched it. They talked. They're good. But what ended up happening was somebody who was hyping up the hidden page, who I'm starting to think is like a multi-account person and probably is the person behind that page, they were like, yes, ignore them. They're all bullies. And it was hilarious to me because the person who posted the video to Michael Jamal said, please, I am not associated with those people. They are bullies. I promise I'm not associated with them. And that's why he reached out to them and talked to them and apologized for the situation. But it's the fact that that person just has no self-awareness to see that they were being called a bully, that they were being told, hey, you are bullies. I do not want to associate with you. And y'all are commenting on the page. Ignore them. This is the way they are. They were calling you the bully. They see you as the bully. And I actually agree with that. As far as that particular person who was commenting, I should have blocked them when I had a chance. Now I can't block them because I don't remember what their tag is. But they are out here so hype to be like, yes, this is what they do. Block them. Get rid of them. That's bullying. There's people. There's shows I hate. There's actors, singers, writers, all that I don't watch their stuff. I don't engage with their stuff. But I'm not gonna be sitting out here going, don't listen to that singer. Block him. Look, if you want to go and listen to Sungri's old music, you go listen to Sungri's old music. That's your business. You want to go listen to R. Kelly, you go listen to R. Kelly. That's your business. I've made my decision of why I'm not supporting those artists, and that is my decision. I'm not going to make that decision for you. You make whatever decision you want to make. I'm going to go make whatever decision I want to make. Okay? We're good. I don't care. As long as you're not out here going, free art. No. No, we will not. Go sit down in a corner and listen to I Believe I Can Fly and be quiet. All right? Go sit in your corner. But anyway, the situation itself is just ridiculous. There we go. They haven't taken off the comments or the video yet or anything, the one that was directed to Michael Jamal. But what is great is that she and Michael have spoken publicly on that video. Like, I'm torn on, it's their I apologize for that. It's their video, so they can decide if they want to delete it or want to keep it up. I know if I was in that situation, I would have deleted the video and still made the second video that they made where they said, we've spoken, we're good, to clarify. Or like close the comments on the first video, anything like that. But they have definitely talked and they're good. Everything is good between them, but it's still funny to me that the people following the other page are Or like, just ignore it. I was accused as well, and several videos were made about me. When you know you didn't do anything, be unbothered. They called you one of the bullies because you were following up with the other pages. Just saying, you're lumped in with the bullies. I love drama. So that is the TikTok side of drama. We're gonna end it there because that is where it is now. The page that was posting stuff has since gone private, it looks like, or at least made the video friends only. They only had like 5 likes on the video when I went to go check it out, and they had like 12 followers. I'm not dunking on I'm sorry, I'm not like shitting on how many followers they had. Everybody starts somewhere, and you know, people are gonna, if you were in a room and 12 people liked what you did, you'd be like, wow, this is amazing, all 12 people like what I did. So I'm not going to dunk on that part, but I do find it interesting when you create something to like hate on people and you don't have the followers going, yeah, we hate them too. Because think of how many hate accounts get created for people and they get tons of followers because people are just like, yeah, we hate them too, and they're jumping in for the hate. And you couldn't get a group of people to jump in for the hate. Instead, you got most people going, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? So that's the TikTok side of drama. That was the TikTok. I'm not going to be a drama channel, but I love drama. Send it to me. So a drama that I found out about, this just happened recently, maybe a couple of weeks ago. I'm not exactly sure when, but someone on Twitter faked their death to get attention from a BL actor. I will repeat it for you. Someone on Twitter faked their death to get attention from a BL actor. We got to stop this. You have to stop this. This is going crazy. I've said before that I am actually, the way I worded it when I was talking about it with someone else, I think is the best explanation of it. I am for fans shipping people. I'm for actors wanting to do the fan service and them choosing how far they go in their fan service. I am not for companies shipping people, and I'm not for companies forcing fan service. Now, this particular actor doesn't seem to be forced to be doing any fan service. He's doing everything, him and his partner doing everything on their own volition, which is awesome. And I get that people ship them, and I get that people want their attention and you love them and all that, but faking your death to get their attention is going too far. And one of the issues with all of this is we have easier access to our stars now, and especially since, you know, an actor is halfway across the world from you, they're in a different time zone, and you're still able to conversate with them, have conversations with them. You're still able to have directors tune into your Twitter space and hear you talk about which actors you want to get their never gonna live that down, but I still tag him and stuff. But just because they're so easily accessible now doesn't mean you have the right to do things like that. It's okay to be like, oh my gosh, I love your work. It's not okay to fake your death to get their attention. What? Fake illness to get their attention. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Don't do things like that. That is crazy to me. And I'm still in disbelief that that even happened. We need to respect the boundaries of actors and directors, all that. We really need to respect their boundaries, and we really need to reel it back with a lot of the stuff. Do I think fan service and fan shipping, not fan service and fan shipping, fan service and company shippings have to do with some of the crazy stuff we see? Yes, because think of how far people go recently, especially when a certain actor said he was with someone and it's looking like it's going towards marriage. And then when everyone's like, oh, you're marrying this person, right? His old ship. And he had to go, we haven't spoken in years. Please stop it. Because fan shipping and just being like, oh, these two look good together, or remember these two characters, that's one thing, and that's okay. But when you are trying to force the actors into a relationship that they don't have, you're going too far. You're going too far. You need to slow down. Stop. And the way y'all went after the man. Oh my, and when I say y'all, I'm not talking about all y'all. I'm talking about the people who did it. Because I was just sitting there like, did they just say he's queer baiting? Do they know what queer baiting is? You want to know queer baiting? Derek Hale and Style Stilinski. That was queer baiting. That was queer baiting. But I was like, they really accused this man of queer baiting. Y'all need to stop. It's getting crazy out here. Let's give our actors the space they deserve, respect them, leave their private lives alone, and if you want to ship people, fine, ship them, but don't get mad if they're not together. And also, don't get mad if people want to ship them with other people. I remember, yes, I'm going to say it here, I shipped Z and Max because I was like, I want to see Z and Max working together. I don't want to see them in a adult video. I don't want to see them going on dates. No, I want to see them acting together in a show as a couple because I really would love to see that dynamic. I think they would do a great job. I think the chemistry is there. And chemistry doesn't mean people are actually in love with each other. It just means they have a good working chemistry for the role. That's another thing, y'all. You really need to understand. Like, I'm going to use a stupid example, but here we go. Do you sit at home and go, no, Will Smith can only act with Jada Pinkett Smith as his wife or girlfriend in shows. He can't act with other women. No, you don't. You don't do that. So why do we do that for BL actors? Why do we do that for BL actors? I want to see the variety. I want to see them working with different people and having to use different parts of their talent, because working with one person, how you do a show with one person, act with one person, is going to be different when you're working with someone else. And it's not just the roles they're getting, it's also the new chemistry that they have to form, the new way they're going to work off each other. When I was doing plays, I didn't do a lot of plays. Let me just make it clear. I did like 3. I don't know how many plays I did. No, I think I only did I don't know, but the chemistry was different with different actors, and you had to work on different things with different actors. I remember one guy, I had to pretend to be, well, not pretend, my character was like in love with him and found him so hot. I remember looking at this guy and going, ew. I was like completely like, nope. All right, well, I'm a character, so I have to go into this character's mind. He's sexy, he's hot, I still don't see it, but she does. I apologize for my child. But like, I don't see it, but the character sees it, so I got to get in this mode. And we killed it. We did such a good job. I'm so glad it was community theater and not filmed and is not posted anywhere, but we killed it. We got standing ovations. Like, you seeing actors work with different people, you get to see, like, just because you have that winning ticket of 2 actors who might already be attracted to each other, or who just automatically have great chemistry, great working chemistry. Max Tool, I love them together. They embody best friends. They embody lovers when they do shows. Like, they're so good. But I also love seeing them work with other people. I loved seeing Max and 10. They did a great job too. I loved, I never got to watch this with English subtitles because I couldn't find English subtitles anywhere, and I don't remember the name of the guy. I just remember I think he was in Bad Romance as well, but he and Tool played a couple in a different show, and I loved seeing that as well. I watched like some variety shows with them, like one where they each had to fight over Tool. Like Max and him were there because Max is in the show as well, and they had to like fight over who's better with Tool. Like it was so cute and it was so funny and all that stuff. And that's what I want fan service to be. I want fan service to be fun and funny and silly, and we're just having fun with it. But when it's getting to the point that people are like, and these actors forever and no one else, I'm like, that's not what is this? What are we doing? Do we do that with everything? Is it that I'm missing that in Western media? I don't notice the actors who work together for every single show all the time. Like, is that what the problem is? It's just sad to see, and I hope we can get out of this and we can just enjoy fan service and not make it too serious. And I think my personal feeling is that it needs to be made clear more often by actors, by companies, that this is just fan service. They're just doing this for your pleasure as the audience. And the reason why I think that needs to be made clear more often, especially like new people who come into BL, they get the people who are like, they're definitely together. Look at them. Look at them. They're perfect together. They will be with no one else. And then, of course, there's the going after the people they're actually in a relationship with, which is why they don't tell y'all when they're in relationships. Stop it. Stop it. I should end my rant here. This is crazy. Everything is, I'm bringing it up again. I'm pulling it up again, I guess. But I'm inserting myself in the drama. But I'm inserting myself in the drama mainly because I have opinions about this that are more like, y'all, we need to get to a reality, I guess, where we understand that, like, when it comes to hating on opinions, hating someone's opinion because they want to see an actor work with a different actor, or hating their opinion that they want they think a particular company isn't doing well by their employees or contractors, whatever they have the actors as, and you hate on them so much for those opinions that you attack them. What has not gone on in your life that you think that warrants the type of hate that you are putting out? Seriously, what is wrong in your life? Because when you have legislators here in the States, especially, that are making don't say gay bills, that are basically trying to block hormone treatment for trans kids, that are making laws to block trans women from entering sports. And these are legislators that have no medical degrees. They don't know crap about medicine or how they're actually going to be affecting these people's lives. When they're making laws to ban abortion, and this, by the way, only affects poorer people, because rich people are always going to be able to have access to their abortions. Let's make it clear. We know that it's true. We already are having backdoor abortions in this country because of this, where doctors are having to be like, I'm going to their one trusted nurse who they know is pro-choice, and be like, okay, we have a lady, she needs an abortion. I'm not going to be able to get it approved for her, and so you're going to stay late to work. And they're doing shit off the clock. That is what's happening right now, just here in the States. And interfans are all over the world. And there's issues all over the world that are happening in so many other countries. And even in your country, that's bigger than, how dare you ship my fave with someone else? How dare you have this? That opinion has nothing to do with what is going on in politics right now. We are seeing some huge moves in politics right now throughout the world, and I'm not going to call the name of certain countries, but we talked about it on the Twitter space, that are right now trying to regain control of certain countries that are pro LGBTQ in their laws right now. And if that country is able to get the kind of hold they want over that other country, a lot of that crap can be stripped away. Marriages can all of a sudden, their papers are no longer valid. People are raising their children together because they have access to be able to have children as a same-sex couple. Who knows what's going to happen to them? That's happening right now in the world, but you're worried about your ship or your bias being shipped with someone else because no, he can only go with him. Shut up. Which makes me go, damn, they ain't supposed to be children. Yes, you can be worried about many things at once, but this is minuscule. Stop it. Stop the BS. Okay? There's bigger things going on in the world right now that actually affects the lives of LGBTQIA plus people. No one gives a fuck about your ship. And that's where I'm going to end today's episode. I'm sorry for the cursing. I usually try to keep it as clean as possible, but this whole situation is stupid. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and putting up with me on today's episode of Time for BL. I hope you have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, and good night, whatever it is, wherever you are.